you. I'd love to invite up on stage right now our producer Trevor Macy, our cast Katee Sackhoff, Rory Cochran, Brenton Thwaites, James Lafferty.
I think they're all in the bathroom.
So let me start off. Okay, this is kind of an adaptation of a short film that you did. Did you always envision that maybe you'd be able to expand on this as a feature?
We always had actually hoped that we could do it as an anthology. We had written 9 half-hour short scripts about the mirror. The one that we shot the first was actually the third one that we had, which is why the short, unfortunately, was titled Oculus Chapter 3, which has confused everybody. But kind of immediately as the film got out there into the festival circuit, there was some interest in expanding it into a feature. We just didn't know how to do that for a very long time. The short was just one guy alone in the room with the mirror and the cameras for 25 minutes. So expanding that universe was the first challenge, and that took a while.
So how long did it take you to do that? I mean, it's so layered.
Well, we decided that we wanted to expand it back in 2007, and
let's hear it for the actress here.
Took a while in the bathroom there, Rory.
I just had to pee, I'm sorry. It's a long movie.
You should have held it like I did.
And I'm just going to point out, this is Rory's 25 years in Midnight Madness. This is Rory's 3rd film in Midnight Madness. Days are confused. 11 of 45. So we're talking about the process of how long it took to...
Well, we started looking into feature versions of it and trying to flesh it out back in 2007, and it wasn't until my writing partner Jeff Howard, who's also here actually in the audience. Jeff, can you say that? Jeff and I have been writing together for 10 years now, and we started kicking it around back in 2007. We met with Intrepid Pictures in 2011, late 2011. And they were the first company that we had come across who kind of agreed with the way we wanted to expand it, which was to try to maintain the spirit of the short, kind of expand the universe around it, but not go the found footage route, which was a real temptation for a lot of people because there were cameras in the room, and to try to do something a little different. So once we brought it to Intrepid, we developed the script together, and we were shooting, a year later. So, yeah.
Yeah, but thank you for not falling into the pitfall of the found footage. Because when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, they've got cameras in the room, there's going to flip into, but it never does. So thank you. So I want to know what attracted the actors to the project. I mean, hey, you're going to be in a film where your teeth are going to be knocked out, you're going to be chewing glass. It's going to be beautiful. What did you think? What brought you to the project?
First of all, I read the script and absolutely fell in love with it and thought that it was something that I really hadn't seen before. And then I was a little worried about trying to kill my children the whole time. So I called Mike and I had a conversation, and I was like, because I think in the script they might have been a little bit younger. They were like 8 and 9, I think. And I was like, I don't know if I want to be beating the shit out of 8-year-olds. I mean, that's really hard. And then he told me cast some older kids and that we could have safe words and stuff, and I was like, okay. But I kind of thought that it would just be a really different twist on something that I really love but haven't done before, and the kids were amazing, and Garrett and Annalise were brilliant, and we really did have safe words. They were like banana and stuff. And they never used them. They were good kids. They were like harder. She did. That was her. She made that line up about I wish I was a pineapple. He was a good little kid.
And what attracted you to the project?
Me or him?
Yeah.
It was one of those circumstances where you had a quick decision to make, and I happened to be very sick at the time I got the script, and I wasn't of my right mind, you know? And I was reading it and I was like, you know, I I know I'm really sick, but I think it's pretty good, you know? And so then I was like, maybe I should have a conversation with Mike. And so I talked to Mike. I said, Mike, I like this script. It's kind of like The Shining or something like that. And he's like, I didn't really like The Shining. And I was like, what?
I can't believe you just did that to me.
I was like, this guy's got balls. I like it. Let's do this.
I think what I said was I like the book better.
No, and many people have said that. It's more true to the actual book, the miniseries part.
I'm going to so get kicked out of the Stephen King fan club now.
I'm not trying to disrespect it. This is a compliment. I think the guy has balls, and that's why I was like, I'm in. I'll get on the plane tomorrow.
Oh, I guess I was attracted to the idea of doing the found footage thing in a different way. You said, you know, thank you for not falling into the pitfalls of found footage. You read so many scripts and that's kind of taken a hold these days, that found footage idea as a safety net. And I liked that, you know, there was a 15-page scene with found footage. And it was a challenge and it was gnarly, you know. And I'd never done a horror film before and I liked the idea of going like really fucking big at times, you know, trying to contain certain ideas and thoughts. And, yeah, that's what I have to say. That makes any sense.
I had actually known Trevor Macy, the producer, for a few years and been a fan of his work. And so when I got this script, it was just brilliant and every bit as affecting as the film itself. And so I just was like, I gotta at least meet this guy, try to be a part of this project in any capacity that I could. And plus I got to get, you know, stabbed in the neck, so you can't really pass that up. So it was easy.
And Trevor produced The Strangers. Sean, yes, over on the side.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about the cinematography and the difficulties of working with the camera and the mirror so that you don't have the mirror in the shot.
That's a better question for Michael Fimignari, our DP, who's in the audience somewhere. Michael, where are you? Fimignari?
Get up here, bro. Come on up. Come on up.
Yeah. No, I mean, I can speak to what was tough for me about that. Michael can speak more intelligently about it than I can. But, you know, when we were shooting everything in the office and we had the mirror on one wall and cameras and monitors on the others, there weren't many places we could put the camera or the crew where we wouldn't be seen. And we really didn't want to replace what was in the monitors. We wanted that to be really live. So we built that set. We shot in a real house in Mobile, Alabama, but that room was actually a build so that we could move walls and get our cameras in there.